Well, I shouldn't have been surprised on the 50,000-watt front porch this morning when I came out with both barrels blazing, supporting this legislation that has passed a subcommittee at the Florida legislature in Tallahassee that, if it becomes Florida law, would allow schools to have somebody, a teacher or somebody else, trained to carry a concealed firearm on school grounds, in the school, during school hours, in order to protect the kids against the prospect of one of these maniacs coming in and shooting up the schools and piling up the bodies. And I guess it shouldn't have surprised me that a lot of you started shooting back at me, figuratively, and expressing your opposition to it. This, to me, is an absolute slam dunk. We have got to end the folly of our public schools and our kids in them being like fish in a barrel with these gun-free zones that supposedly make our kids more safe. Please, we've got to have somebody who will provide armed resistance in a worst-case scenario where a madman comes in ready to kill as many people as he can. How many lives would have been saved in Newtown, Connecticut, if somebody in the school had had a concealed firearm and shot back at the mass killer as he came in? Might have lost a few people, but we wouldn't have lost 24+ kids and teachers. That's what this is all about. It's not a mandate from the state. It is simply permission for individual schools to make that decision to identify somebody, a teacher or another member of the staff, or somebody they bring in, to be a trained gun-toting presence. That's exactly what we need. And I can't believe some of you were firing back at the Bud Man here. But I got to tell you, I'm right on this one. Think about it. You'll see. And join me for the Friday edition of Bud Hedinger Live, 6 to 9, right here on News Radio 102.5 WFLA-FM and still on AM 540. I'll be loaded for bear and looking for you. See you then.